Hello, interwebs. I hope you're all doing well. And there are a lot more of you who might be hearing this. Might be a bigger interwebs now because I recently hit 50K on this channel. We recently hit 50K because you're all part of that. You're all part of this community, and that's honestly kind of crazy, amazing, and frankly kind of overwhelming. It's even more crazier because as of this recording, it's even grown past that. It's hit 53K, which is honestly insane. The algorithm gods have smiled upon me, but even more so, all of you have smiled upon me. I can't highlight that enough, how honestly humbled and honored I am by the fact that you've all subscribed to this channel, that you are all part of this community, that you're all such kind and caring and cool people. Maybe cool is the wrong word because I'm not cool. That's for dang sure. But I'm sure some of you are very, very cool. You're cooler than me, to be very, very sure of that. But yeah, it's just, I'm honored by every time that I go and engage with this community in the comment sections, and on my Patreon page, on my Discord server, all that stuff, on Twitter. It's almost always good-natured, kind, caring, amazing. I'm honored by that. I'm truly honored by that. I'm not just saying that just to, be kind. Like, I didn't know that that was possible on a platform like this, but it is. And you've shown me how beautiful this platform can be, how we can talk about harder issues, but try to have conversations that are productive and constructive. Not always positive, not always easy, but always constructive, always with the idea of creating a better humanity in mind. And I know that's like a huge goal, but that's what speaks to me about this community, what speaks to me about what I want to say. And I'm so glad that this community has grown alongside that idea with this channel. And even more so, just like hitting this number of 50K is honestly, frankly, insane. Like, I don't, it feels like it almost isn't happening in a weird way, because you're kind of like, you want to just downplay it. You want to be like, nah, it's not, but it is, it's a big deal. It's a big deal to me because, I created this YouTube channel out of a need to just try to make something, to just do something. I was in kind of a dark place when I created this YouTube channel. I didn't, I knew I wanted to create. I felt this burning desire to make stuff, but I didn't feel like I had anything worthwhile to say, that I wasn't really good, that it wasn't really catching on, or that, it's kind of muddled or weird or strange, and no one really wanted to hear this dorky person say anything. But I was like, you know what? Just try, just get in the practice and the habit of making stuff. That's all it'll be. No one will really catch it, but you'll just make videos and just get it out there. But then this weird thing happened that people watched them and liked them and enjoyed them, and in return taught me how to make my content better, and taught me to have confidence in making this stuff. I often get lost in my head saying, like, I'm this weird person. Why am I making stuff? I don't have anything to say. But all of you make me feel confidence in myself. And you gave me something even greater. That confidence is starting to come from in here. I have a voice in my head. I've talked about this in a couple of the videos, but I have a voice in my head now that tells me, no, create. You may not be perfect. You may get it wrong. You may mess up, but try. Create and try, because that's worthwhile. And that voice has more and more and more started to drown out that anxiety, that fear, that voice telling me that I'm terrible. And that ability came from all of you. And to see this community grow in such a positive way, and see how much you've given me, and hopefully I've been able to give even a modicum back to you of what you've given me, it just makes me feel wonderful. It really, really does. And honestly, you know, I hope that this is the beginning of the journey. There's still a lot more growth and things to do with this channel. I'm very excited for the stuff that I want to do, the stuff that I want to create, stuff that I never thought I would have been capable of creating before this. I'm so excited for all that stuff, and you gave me that. So I'm really hoping that this is the beginning of that journey, and I want to thank you all, whether you've been here since the beginning or you just joined this week. Like, thank you for joining this beautiful community. I really cannot tell you how much that means to me. But even if this is the end of the journey, even if this is where it stops and tomorrow Godzilla stomps on the house and everything goes away, you've given me something that I can never repay you for. And I want to thank you so much for all of that. And two final notes that I kind of want to wrap this video out on. Number one is I also want to give an extra special thank you to all of my patrons. You know, not only have you given me financial support, which I wish we didn't live in a society where financial support was needed, but you have so saved me in so many ways. Like when I lost my job, when I moved to Seattle, helping me pay extra bills, like for my surgeries, my gender confirmation surgeries, all that stuff you have directly helped me with. But even more so, you've made it conceivable that I will be able to pursue this job full time. And that's insane. This YouTube channel is the thing that has called me more than anything else in my entire life. I feel more creatively fulfilled, personally fulfilled, professionally fulfilled from this channel, even just community-wise from this channel, than anything I've ever done in my life. And to think that I might be on the cusp of doing that full time because of all of you blows my mind. Blows my mind. It's insane. So thank you, especially to all my patrons, and thank you for also creating your own great community within this bigger community. You know, just seeing the kindness that you share with me over on Patreon, the messages that you send me, the Discords and everything like that. And also to everyone else who isn't a Patreon, I get your messages too on Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff and email. And those are super appreciated as well. It just means a lot. And you've given me that confidence. I can't thank you enough for that. And to end out, the final thing that I wanted to say is thank you for your kindness. As I mentioned before, I get so many messages of people reaching out saying that my videos meant something to them, that I touched them, that I helped them through something, or just gave them something to laugh at and be weird with, or things like that. And that means a lot. It means a lot. As I said, you know, I have confidence in myself for creating, but to know that it matters in some way, again, I can't give that back to you. I can't repay you for what that means to me. So, thank you. And again, thank you to everyone who's new on this journey, and thank you to everyone who's been here for a very long time. I deeply appreciate all of you, and I hope that you, as always, and truly, truly, live long and prosper. Patrons, it is time to assemble! Catherine Lambeth, Miranda Janelle, Ashley Allen, Bokikio, Eli Bergmoss, Ashlyn Solstice, John Cool, Greg Gillum, Stephen Kleinard, Chamomile T, Randy Thompson, Wellington Marcus, Boyd Earl, and Marybeth Earl, Stephen Schuhart, Wayne Twitchell, Auntie Kate, 808, Rick Osborne, Dominic Noble, Ish the Mad, Buttoneer, John Steele, Meadow Whisperer, Gavin Robinson, Michael Beam, Munir Amlani, BBD, Jason Knott, Hannah F, Andrew K, Bree Beecher, Jasmine, Sky Skinner, Maeve, Skylar Gray, Flynn Nathan Steele, Tiffany Danger, Sean Piper, Geek Filter, Jane Packard, Wen Dizzle Bizzle. Why do I do this to myself? Sarah Bystem, James Karate, Jacob Tovar, W. Randy, Edie, Mari Neckar, Bush, Celestial Dawn, Din, Mark the Edge, Pissed and Twisted Garage, Lily, Polly Mina, Laura Demo, Liza, Nikki, Gordon, Bloomfield, Andrew, Lamaro, Zone 1 Librarian, Jenny Mabel, Michael Hardy, and finally Corey Honkanen and Vale done. All right, not my best patron rap, but I figured it would still be fun for you to see all my failure on screen, immortalized in every video this month. Also, I know I mixed Captain America and Superwoman. Deal with it. But thank you, honestly, to all my patrons. I really appreciate all of you, and you really mean a lot to me. I would not be able to do this without you. Thank you so much for supporting me being an absolute dork and weirdo. I wish you all the best.